The Korean Peninsula entered 2025 under the shadow of escalating tensions. North Korea, led by Kim Jong-un, embarked on a series of missile tests. These launches heightened anxieties across the region and drew condemnation from the international community. The tests served as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of the North Korean regime. They highlighted the persistent threat posed by its pursuit of advanced weaponry. The world watched nervously as each missile launch unfolded. News agencies tracked trajectories and experts analyzed data. Governments scrambled to respond, engaging in diplomatic efforts to de-escalate the situation. The tests served as a potent symbol of North Korea's defiance. They solidified its position as a rogue state operating outside the bounds of international norms. The year began with a flurry of activity. North Korea conducted multiple missile tests, showcasing its growing arsenal. These launches, often carried out without warning, sent shockwaves through the region. Neighboring countries, already on high alert, bolstered their defenses and condemned the provocations. These actions further isolated North Korea on the world stage. However, the Kim regime appeared undeterred. It continued to prioritize its military ambitions above all else, fueling a dangerous cycle of tension and mistrust in the region. North Korea tested an array of missiles in 2025, each designed for a specific strategic purpose. Early in January, the regime unveiled a new hypersonic missile, capable of traveling at astonishing speeds. This test, personally overseen by Kim Jong-un, demonstrated a significant leap in North Korean missile technology. State media touted the missile's maneuverability and precision, claiming it could evade even the most sophisticated defense systems. Later that month, North Korea conducted underwater-to-surface strategic cruise missile tests. These launches, showcasing the country's submarine-launched ballistic missile capabilities, raised alarm bells in Washington and Seoul. The tests served as a stark reminder of North Korea's growing naval prowess and its ability to strike targets far beyond the Korean peninsula. Adding to the growing list of provocations, North Korea launched several short-range ballistic missiles in March. These launches coincided with the annual U.S.-South Korea Freedom Shield military drills, which Pyongyang vehemently opposes. North Korean state media condemned the drills as a rehearsal for invasion, using them as justification for their own military activities. The diversity of missiles tested in 2025 underscored the rapid advancements in North Korea's weapons program. Each successful test brought the regime closer to its goal of developing a credible nuclear deterrent capable of threatening the U.S. mainland and its allies in the region. North Korea tested an array of missiles in 2025. Early in January, the regime unveiled a new hypersonic missile. This test, personally overseen by Kim Jong-un, showed a significant leap in technology. State media claimed the missile could evade sophisticated defense systems. Later, North Korea conducted underwater-to-surface cruise missile tests. These launches raised alarm in Washington and Seoul. The tests highlighted North Korea's growing naval prowess. In March, North Korea launched several short-range ballistic missiles. These launches coincided with U.S.-South Korea military drills. North Korean state media condemned the drills as a rehearsal for invasion. The diversity of missiles tested underscored rapid advancements. Each test brought the regime closer to a credible nuclear deterrent. Throughout 2025, Kim Jong-un used North Korea's missile tests as a platform to project an image of strength and defiance. He proclaimed the tests as essential to deterring foreign aggression and safeguarding the country's sovereignty. Kim's rhetoric, laced with nationalist fervor and anti-Western sentiment, aimed to rally domestic support and portray North Korea as a formidable force on the world stage. In carefully orchestrated appearances, Kim oversaw missile launches, offering guidance to military leaders and celebrating their successes. State media portrayed him as a brilliant strategist, personally directing North Korea's military advancements. These images served to bolster Kim's grip on power and cultivate a cult of personality around him. Kim's statements often emphasized the radical growth of North Korea's nuclear force. He claimed this was not a path to war, but a necessary measure to ensure peace and stability on the Korean peninsula. He accused the U.S. and South Korea of hostility, framing North Korea's actions as a legitimate response to perceived threats. However, Kim's words rang hollow to the international community. His insistence on framing North Korea as a victim belied the reality of its aggressive actions. The world saw through the propaganda, recognizing the Kim regime's pursuit of nuclear weapons as a dangerous and destabilizing force in the region. South Korea and the United States responded to North Korea's missile tests with condemnation and a show of force. Seoul labeled the actions as reckless provocations threatening regional stability. Officials questioned the true capabilities of some missiles, suggesting exaggeration for propaganda. The U.S. condemned the tests as violations of UN resolutions and called for de-escalation. Washington reaffirmed its commitment to South Korea's defense, deploying strategic assets. The annual joint military exercises continued as planned, despite North Korea's protests. The Freedom Shield exercise, aimed at enhancing readiness, sent a clear message of deterrence. An accidental bombing during a drill underscored the risks of large-scale exercises. The incident highlighted the high stakes and potential for miscalculation. It emphasized the delicate balance needed to prevent escalation. Seemed to be getting shorter with each passing day.